And now, please rise for the entrance of President Sullivan and distinguished members of the Platform Party.
Good evening. My name is Jim Glazer, and I have the honor of serving as Provost and Executive Vice President. And it is my pleasure to welcome you to the university's 175th commencement exercise. I also have the privilege of serving as the host for this evening's ceremony. We are delighted to welcome our distinguished guests, members of the Board of Trustees and Regents, university leadership, faculty, parents, families, friends, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2026. A special welcome as well to those who are joining us via live stream. Family and friends who could not be here in person, but are very much with us in spirit. Your love and support are deeply felt by our graduates on this meaningful day. At this time, we ask that you remain standing for the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Brittany, for that beautiful version of our national anthem. And please be seated. I would like to invite Kushi Suvalia, who is graduating from the School of Engineering with a Master's in Science and Computer Science and Engineering, to offer the land acknowledgement. Kushi.
Thank you. As we celebrate, we pause to acknowledge that Santa Clara University sits on the land of the Ohlone and Muwekma Ohlone people who trace their ancestry through the Mission Dolores, Santa Clara, and San Jose. We remember their connection to this region and give thanks for the opportunity to live, work, learn, and pray on their traditional homeland. Let us take a moment of silence to pay respect to their elders and to all Ohlone people, past and present. Thank you.
Thank you, Kushi. Nicholas Godoy, who is graduating from the Leavey School of Business with a Master of Science in Finance and Analytics, will open this commencement with an invocation.
Good evening. As we gather to celebrate this important milestone, please join me in prayer. Heavenly Father, we thank you for this moment, for the support of our families, friends, faculty, and mentors who have helped bring us here today. You have given us the ability to think, to build, and to innovate. Through these gifts, those before us have improved the lives and created opportunities for others. And now it's our turn. Remind us that success without purpose is empty, and that we are not called just to achieve, but to serve. As we graduate in a nation built on freedom and opportunity, help us remember that freedom comes with responsibility, to lead with integrity, and to contribute to something greater than ourselves. May we carry with us the standard you have set before us in Micah 6:8. He has shown to you, O mortal, what is good. And what does the Lord require of you? To act justly, to love mercy, and to walk humbly with your God. As we begin this next chapter, help us live those words out each day. Give us the wisdom to make difficult decisions, the courage to act on them, and the humility to keep learning. In Jesus' name, amen.
Thank you, Nicholas. It is now my privilege to introduce Dean Kendra Sharp from the School of Engineering, who will offer some words to our graduates. Dean Sharp.
Thank you. This is quite a view. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for gathering tonight to celebrate our graduates. As Jim said, I'm Kendra Sharp, the Dean of the School of Engineering. To our graduates, congratulations. Today represents the culmination of years of hard work and sacrifice, and you should be very proud of this achievement. To the families, friends, mentors, faculty, and supporters here tonight, thank you. Your belief in these graduates helped make this moment possible. This graduating class has completed their degrees during a period of extraordinary change. Entire sectors are being reshaped by emerging technologies, and the pace of change will only continue to accelerate. I am proud that Santa Clara is evolving to meet the moment, both for our current students and alumni. And what gives us confidence in your success is not simply your technical knowledge or professional preparation. It is your ability to think critically, lead responsibly, collaborate across disciplines, and approach challenges while centering humanity in your actions and decisions. The world needs more than just technical experts or business leaders. It needs thoughtful and curious leaders. It needs you. Throughout your time here, you have contributed to research, innovation, entrepreneurship, collaboration, and so much more. Many of you completed your degrees while working full-time, supporting loved ones, relocating across countries, or navigating personal and professional transitions. You also built a community here by supporting and caring for others. Earning this graduate degree while balancing competing priorities is no small feat. So tonight, we celebrate you. You are leaving Santa Clara at a moment when your leadership truly matters. The decisions you make, the organizations you shape, the communities you build, and the work you pursue will influence lives in ways that extend far beyond yourselves. During 4 years as head of the Office of International Science and Engineering at the U.S. National Science Foundation, I collaborated with leaders from governments across the globe. I was constantly reminded how important it is to truly listen when engaging with those who hold diverse perspectives. Collaboration is essential. At a time when many of the world's most pressing challenges transcend industries, disciplines, and borders, our ability to really listen, to really listen, learn from one another, and work together has never been more important. I never dreamed that I would be representing the US government in a multilateral meeting in Paris, or that I would sit across the table from the US ambassador to India, former LA Mayor Eric Garcetti, at a small dinner at his residence in Delhi. But it is curious and openness to possibility that has led me to positions that I love, including this one. At the National Science Foundation, my purpose was really building partnerships and opportunities for teams of US and foreign researchers. One of my proudest accomplishments was being able to negotiate simultaneously with 3 other foreign governments to create a new multi-country research funding program to enable our scientists and engineers to accelerate solutions for climate change and clean energy. We aspired to launch this program within a year, but people told me it wasn't possible, that we would never get all the governments to agree to a shared process. But our shared purpose and our commitment to collaboration did make it possible. We leaned hard on the trust that we had built with each other across borders. We launched this Global Centers program within about a year. And in the second year, we expanded. This time we worked with 5 other countries. And in the second year, together, the governments invested a total of $82 million in our scientists and engineers that provide support for these international teams of researchers to address critical global challenges, for example, to increase crop resilience around the world. I loved working at NSF, in large part because of the people and the shared mission. Santa Clara is similar. Your professors, staff, and leadership, we are here because we have a strong shared purpose in the mission of the university. It's really about you, our students, who today become graduates and alums. I also never dreamed that I'd write a piece of legislation that appeared in the Aviation Security Act about 1 month after September 11, 2001, or collaborate with social entrepreneurs in Ghana and Thailand, or teach an emergency water field course in New Zealand, or to stand here 25 years after I earned my last graduate degree. And I say last because, yes, there were 2 others. All told, it was 8 years at 3 schools to earn 3 degrees. I'm guessing most of you were a little bit more efficient, but if you took the scenic route, I've got you. Attending 3 graduate schools and moving in and out of the federal government, it all happened because I was curious, because I sought out collaboration, a commitment to shared purpose, and I remained open to possibilities, and my life is far richer for it. So as you step into your next opportunity, I encourage you to continue building the spirit of community and collaboration that helped you succeed here at Santa Clara. The future requires leaders who can bring people together, create solutions that improve lives, a better future for generations to come. I know you're ready for this responsibility. You embody the Jesuit values of competence, conscience, and compassion, and that these values will serve as your compass, even in the face of significant challenges. At Santa Clara, we believe progress must be grounded in purpose and in people, and wherever your career leads you, we hope you carry forward integrity, ethics, empathy, and a commitment to improving the world around you. Although the pace of change may leave us feeling uncertain, I'm optimistic about the future because the Broncos here today will lead with purpose. You will become leaders in the evolution of the technologies, businesses, and communities of tomorrow. And I encourage you to embrace that excitement of what the future holds for you while staying rooted in the foundation you created at Santa Clara, and that you will remain curious, engage in collaboration, and build a community that lifts up others wherever you are. Congratulations again to the class of 2026. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the celebration.
Thank you, Dean Sharp, for your inspiring words and for all you do for the Santa Clara community. We now turn to the main celebration of the evening to honor each student in the class of 2026. The trustees of the university, on the recommendations of the faculty, and by virtue of the authority vested in them by the state of California, will, through the president of the university, confer degrees on those who now will be presented. Dr. Julie Sullivan, president of the university, Dean Sharp from the School of Engineering, and Dean Agrawal from the Leavey School of Business will greet each of the new graduates. We ask that our guests remain in their places during the awarding of diplomas. Each graduate's picture will be taken by the university's photographer. The doctoral degree is the highest academic degree that any university can bestow. With us this evening are 8 students from the School of Engineering who have successfully completed the academic work for this degree. Dr. Kendra Sharp, Dean of the School of Engineering, will present the candidates for the doctoral degree in the School of Engineering. Associate Dean Dražen Fabris will announce the names of the candidates.
President Sullivan, I have the honor to present for the following degrees the candidates who have been approved by the faculty of the school and by the Board of Trustees.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer on you the degree of Doctor of Philosophy and Engineering as indicated by Dean Sharp.
Rana Alte will receive a doctorate of philosophy in bioengineering. Dean Sharp will be assisted by the dissertation advisor, Dr. Emery Arasi from the Department of Bioengineering. Rana's dissertation title is Development of Human Motion Activated Microfluidic Pump for Next Generation Wearable Biomedical Systems. Dong Bik Tu Lee will receive a doctorate of philosophy in bioengineering. Dean Sharp will be assisted by the dissertation advisor, Dr. Emery Arase from the Department of Bioengineering. Tui's dissertation title is Advancing Image-Guided Interventions with Deep Learning and Texture Analysis in Low-Field MRI. Juliana Shehadeh Hakim will receive a doctorate of philosophy in computer science and engineering. Dean Sharp will be assisted by the dissertation advisor, Dr. Maya Ackerman from the Department of Computer Science and Engineering. Juliana's dissertation title is Brilliance Bias in Generative AI. Shiwan Peng will receive a doctorate of philosophy in computer science and engineering. Dean Sharp will be assisted by the dissertation advisor, Dr. Yi Fang from the Department of Computer Science and Engineering. Shiwan's dissertation title is Enhancing Search Systems with Large Language Models. Xiao Sheng will receive a doctorate of philosophy in computer science and engineering. Dean Sharp will be assisted by the dissertation advisor, Dr. Yi Fang from the Department of Computer Science and Engineering. Xiao's dissertation title is Fairness, Representation, and Retrievability in AI Information Systems. Omid Almasi Nagash will receive a doctorate of philosophy in computer science and engineering. Dean Sharp will be assisted by the dissertation advisor, Dr. Nam Ling from the Department of Computer Science and Engineering. Omid's dissertation title is a unified framework for data-efficient, geometry-aware, and multimodal deep learning for chest X-ray image analysis. Yifei Pei will receive a doctorate of philosophy in computer science and engineering. Dean Sharp will be assisted by the dissertation advisor, Dr. Nam Ling from the Department of Computer Science and Engineering. Yifei's dissertation title is Generative Models for Image Compression. Krishna Kodur will receive a doctorate of philosophy in electrical and computer engineering. Dean Sharp will be assisted by the dissertation advisor, Dr. Maria Cararini from the Department of Electrical and Computer Engineering. Krishna's dissertation title is Multitasking Intelligent Assistant Robot.
I'm Greek.
Please join us in congratulating all of the graduates who have received a doctoral degree in engineering. And Dean Sharp will again present the candidates, this time for the Master of Science degrees.
Candidates who have been approved for the degree of Master of Science in the School of Engineering, please rise. President Sullivan, I have the honor to present for their degrees those candidates who have been approved by the faculty of the school and by the Board of Trustees.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer on you the degree of Master of Science as indicated by Dean Sharp. Please be seated until you're directed to rise.
Seth Edward Madden, Andrea Young Pater, Lisette Catherine Weaver, Cara Marie Giordano, Grace Calais Carrillo, Allison Yuka Saume Kwang, Hunter Cruz Lau, Hushi Sureshbai Savalia, Ryan Philip Lang, Andrew Chaplansky, Vismaya Viju Paniker, Hasib Afzali, Aiden Kainoa Quinones in Furuhashi, Jose Alfredo Erevia, Muhammad Asan Ul Haq, Brian Andrew C., Dylan Arias Haratunian, Giselle Eviles, Dana Elizabeth Johnson, Itzel Vargas, Melika Kitab Farouche, Kevin Leong, Christian Gabriel Ashkar, Alfonso Zapeta Perez, Shuetsong Ren, Wei Zicheng, Gianluca Michael Torino, Ting Wei Chen, Juliana Dietrich, Nicholas Fantino Dyer, Amarnath Sitharam Kaushik, Smaruthi Danda, Stephanie Nicole Grasso, Samantha Kayla Lee, David Cho, Maximilian James Kahn, Cedric Wing Kwong, Daryl Ho, Daniel Augustin Amir Tharaj, Kirti Chaudhry, Rawan Abbas Bekit, Rui Wen Guan, Theolia Crisel de Souza, Inderpreet Kaur, Dhruvi Kotari, Dhanashri Sanjay Baruka, Sharenya Emadiseti, Mongshi Jiang, Aman Jain, Wenhan Kong, Jia Li, Lauren Hu, Shijian Huang, Zhenyan Ma, Jingjing Zhu, Pei Yi Zhang, Shuza Liu, Sanwei Li, Zhu Yang, Xiao Yun Yin, Flynn Fu, Jiajun Liu, Hongfei Wang, Bennett Win, Arya Pefurk, Manisha Prasanna, Zixuan Zai, Jeremy Chang, Jonathan Lee Fong, Joshua Kavuya Kindarara, Michael Vargas Castillo, Ethan Shanasa, Liam Patrick Robertson, Mason Sidran, James Vong, Karthik Tamil, Nivan, Marudhula Lokesh, Sumitra Munika Yalamarti, Guru Sushma Kasa, Ananya Pagadala, Megan Akali, Gareshma Nagalapati, Shreya Mahajan, Praful Reddy Mamidi, Winneil Wilson Dasari, Shania Anna Varki, Saish Vivek Shinde, Satya Harthik Sonpole, Vishnu Perambuduru, Hu Again, Lucas Peters, Keshav Sisodia Thakur, Vedant Vyas, Brian Xiong, Hethiskarna Sentha Ravi Kavita, Gaurav Gaikwad, Rui Chi Wang, Kai Ching Luo, Yu Cheng Wu, Yitang Li, Mahisha Gunasekaran, Yash Subodh Patodkar, Sriram Maduri, Robin Bao Lee, Harsh Rao, Omkar Mulje, Chandan Shailendra Damande, Gaurav Milind Hungund, Suhas Rungavarapu, Ankar Datta Prasanna Bedekar, Saksham Yadav, Siddhant Vivek Kandige, Se Gopal Deshmukh, Vivant Vivek Kandige, Rishita Nirav Bhatt, Vishwas Patel, Sahaj Hitishbai Patel, Manav Pragnesh Vakaria, Dishant Hirpara, Yash Narendra Pokarna, Sachin Prabhakar, Dhruv Girish Savla, Dishank Kailash Oza, Justin Wang, Harshvardhan Garude, Tirth Sohagia, Rui Bo Wong, Yun Peng Jo, Sonia Pradeep Kumar Faltani, Pushami Rajaswari Paritala, Kaya Bharat Bhai Patel, Harsha Ramesh Naik, Shui Chi Zong, Xia Chuang, Manali Nirajbhai Sheh, Haisong Wang, Swathi Shimoga Jayakar, Julia Rose Applegate, Christina M. Wong, Emma Rachel Berry, Sanjit Krishna Jayam, Christian Garcia, Aidan Thomas Galia, Clayton Drennan Wiley, Samuel Simeon Stephen, Christian A. Griffiths, Nicholas Kenny, Aidan James O'Hare, Luca Marco Chiarotti, Wesley A2, Christopher Bin Fan, Leonid Schuster, Malika Gupte, Bishmoy Paul, Darren Rodricks, Cole Ellis Lorenko, Spencer Ethan Roberts, Grace Emerson Lennington, Maggie Nostrand, Steph Luke Nivagioli, McKay Atencia, Diana Laura Garcia Diaz, Sarah Akhtar, Preya Jain, Madhura Ashok Mengade, Lakshmi Priya, Abhikya Raghavendra, Trisha Mailan Win, George Esteban Gorospi Jr., Naveen Nima Tayebi, Braden Sinan Risto, Kang Wong, Kira Hoffelman, Zane Allen Kempler, Jacqueline Davis, Mate Aranyoshi, Alexander Wolf Torres, Alnoman Munder Al Mahfoud, Christian Pedregal, Sanjeev Sridhar Godabole, Changdi Wei, Pulkit Vade, Nachiket Temanagodar, J. Chandrasekhar Patil, Will Hu, Sravani Polkampali, Texan Gakrama, Achal Vinod Somani, Muhammad Haider Shahid, Ubilash Atwe,
And now it's business time. Naren Agrawal, Dean of the Thomas and Dorothy Leavey School of Business, will present the candidates for degrees in the Leavey School of Business. Dean Agrawal.
Candidates who've been approved for the degree of Master of Business Administration or the degree of Master of Science in the Leavey School of Business, please rise. President Sullivan, I have the honor to present for their degrees those candidates who've been approved by their faculty and by the Board of Trustees.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Master of Business Administration or Master of Science, as indicated by Dean Agrawal. Please be seated until you are directed to rise.
Florencia Balu, Karan Shrikant Maniar, Carolina Godinez, James Eugene Turner Jr., Dawal Desai, John Apps, Camila Bahati Desadie, Tanusri Jamalamadake, Brian Neil Livingston, Proshant Ravani, Se Chi O, Michael Mustafa Baksh, Indu Balraj, Denise Graciela Cosentino, Mariana Galendo, Haiyan Gong, Ananthi Jagannathan, Derek Lawson, Annie Chen, Sanjan Mahanta, Sanjeevan Naidu, Sumitha Pauli, Sunita Sagar, Manish Raman, Sydney Margaret Sanchez Murphy, Christopher Michael Ward, Katarina Avendaño, Camille Dashinsky Williams, Elizabeth Rachel Middleman, Jaishil Tane Parik, Medcum Chantavong, Nicholas Lee Faro, Colleen Fairley, Michaela Alstrom D'Angelo, Daniel Dye, Sandra Abo Albrin, Stephanie Nayeli Terrazas, Vera Alexandrova, Neely Rachel Dunlap, Sarah Davis, Nicole Alexandria Hui, Joshua Gahn, Michael Brewer, Eleanor Canute, Jonathan Benjamin Guzman, Nasreen Lakabi, Maribel Wenzinger, Ankitha Rachel Diwakar, Jose Gallo Alvarado, Sriletha Charuvu,
Bridget Chang,
Kirk Liu, Diego Rafael Soto, Malcolm Winston Leo, Vincencio Jonathan Wijaya, Hien Bui, Shraddha Bhatnagar, Vivek Juyal, Trevor Lawrence Nelson, Andrew Sikic, Sonia Hushmand, Emily Louise Garcia, Parvati L. Ramachandran, Atta Bekshi, Nathaniel Chia, Arindira Heredia, Jennifer Gregson, Carl Bushek, Kelly Kimiko Ishida, Adi Miriala, Rukia Fatima, Leighton Gordon, Shilpi Agrawal, Gui Chin-Fai Ing, Diana Lynn Guevara, Lauren Blake Hutchinson, Anuj Lal, Darren Spencer Shue, Amit Dewan, Alicia Maureen Nam, Emily Grossman, Angie Raimundo Ayala, Rachel Renee Jeet, Adrian Chow, Long Viet Nguyen, Margarita Patio, Michael Galagai, Marcus Ampoma Karantang, Alexandria Hickey, Smeetal Kamdi, Cecily McGregor, Dolly Dwivedi, Irina Alexandra Korolenko, Emma Margaret Schaefer, Aditya Singla, Priyal Jain, Brighty Kishore, Nishat Sakina Ladiwala, Antonio Gregorio, Michael Stephen Laranjo, Kurt Tien Lee, Mindy Lim, Jamie Ma, Sarah Mantegi, Jose Mendoza, Ricardo Munoz, Monty Gavia Jr., Michael Gortovnik, Brianna Marie Naranjo, Purvi Mahadik, Aaron Curious, Karandeep Singh, Michael Lawson, Kevin Tang, Sailaja Polavarapu, Nirmala Samant, Grace Osher Vandavoord, Sabrina Socorro Atencio, Praveen Ilango, Tharun Poduru, Maria Luisa Ramos, Manisha Sharma, Teresa Pan, Samuel Philip Andalon, Yesenia Magdaleno Solis, Cristaldo Campos, Duofeng Lo, Tatiana Ventura, Lauren Smith, Matthew J. Vanderhoof, Ethan Mulberg, Ryan Easley, Jonathan Yazala Laul, Brendan Robert Conaway, Mark Eugene Larson, Scott Francis Underwood, Melissa Thierrier, Alekia Nalla, Archie Darshan Thakur, Savita Chindakindi, Akshaya Rajashekar, Afia Nadia Ta, Bihui Dung, Shazia Rahman, Carlson Chung Tai, Diwas Timsina, Benjamin Fuxin Win, Tufong Tran Tien, Spencer Wong, Michelle Erica Thomas, Austin Walker, Eric James Weldon, Agustin Arcos, Kimia Barkham, Kendall Yi Chang, Kyle Hong, Ning Ya Yang, Nanami Emura, Jia Hui Xiao, Grace Tung, Priyanshi Jinish Gajar, Anya Rajan, Ria Kaluri, Mitali Sunjay Soni, Sargam Vyas, Lakshma Srada Srinivas, Triveni Janardhan Racha, Remika Subrata Das, Pradeep Kumar Tripathi, Xian Wang, Sanit Gile, Minty Wen, Mackenzie Lozada, Natalie Avina, Samida Harish Shikari, Joanne Sarfati, Mrutvika Sirinani, Maya Evelyn Stewart, Shubhan Saxena, Nivatasri Maliga Nagarajan, Van Phung Nok Win, Swathvi Chandramuli, William Payne, Girish Sesha Akil Chagu, Bilwa Paresh Hupperdi, Allison Nichols, Sangita Paudel, Lily Kai Yang, Sima Nelly Kessin, Nicholas Marko Radosavljevic, Nicolas Joaquin Godoy, Thomas Hong Leong Lu,
Kevin O'Brien Holloman,
Vaishnavi Gurusami, Priya Restogi, Sharvari Gangamwar, Scotty Laharan, Brinda Mather, Kaderdin Kamardin, Terry Yu, Rongkai Xu, Joning Zhang, Kelly C, Jin Yuan Zheng, Johnny Heshis, Sachin Muralidharan, Jin Rui Lee, Isabel Lee Ann Roberts, Harshan Krishna Kumar, Connor William Reardon, Justin Ryan Shu, Adali Mattia Plumaso, Nitish Verma, Gwyneth Wong, Mohini Yadav, Visha Rakesh Kumar Chauhan, Tarang Goyal, Trupti Lone, Gloria Howe, Divesh Panir Selvam, Kamya Krishnan, Aryan Akash Puranik, Edbavesh Shah, Ankita Bharat Dekani, Maheshwari Shashikant Bhandari, Divya Parekh, Shwetali Jatindra Gadekar, Kush Ashish Shah, Samiksha Kare, Sangeeta Sheshachala, Devanil Sanjay Shah, Hardik Prakashbhai Shah, Alan Din, Matthew Chan, Alexander James Elfar, Elliot Cams, Lauren Malia Grover, Libby Noel Slater, Joshua James Johnson, Evan Philip Martin, Shepard Jernigan, Joseph Kao Lee, Meng Ni, Siyuan Guo, Bin Shang, Tim Malik, Brian Lewis Rovetto, Luis Daniel Vaca, Mariela Araceli Borgen, Riley Elizabeth Sloan, Eduardo Ceja, Lan Chin Yang, Zuochen Wang, Wendy Brennan, Anna Marie Pham, Layla Charkabi, Christina Luo, Bolton Samuel Tom, Ariel Wilson, Catherine Joan Schilling, Vanita Vikashni Singh, Ijoma Inena Anyanwu, Kelly Jean Frumkin, Claire Catherine Linney, Riley McLean Hanley, Scott Amon, Isoa Wagawai Moi Moi, Jared Derek Johnson, Andre Luis Kelly, Rebecca Yulia Brower, Vadim Ivanov, Tianxuan Yu, Amanda Doe, Audrey Tran, Andrew Charles McElvey, James Bennett Wangsness, Jaden Sanders, Matuja Nadkarni, Xinghao Mao, Aditya Anand Prasad, Yue Peng, Chad Alfred Pakulba, Ijun Zhou, Xiaotun Dong, Pui Qiu Kong, Wei Ji Wang, David Hu, Ricardo Herrera Luna, John Patrick Connolly, Kalpesh S. Jayakar, Devi Nyalpani, Vishruti Deval Sheth, Chandana Gali, Sari El-Assad, Lena Chandar Chandrasekharan,
Let me be the first to offer my congratulations to the class of 2026. We look forward to seeing all that you accomplish as you enter the world with your Santa Clara degrees. I also want to congratulate President Sullivan, who shook over 2,000 hands today. On behalf of myself and President Sullivan and the entire Santa Clara community, I want to thank the staff who've supported our students through thick and thin, and in particular, those who served as ushers and guides today. Please join me in thanking them. And I'd like to ask the faculty to please stand. Graduates, join me in thanking the faculty who've been your teachers and your mentors. They've challenged you, they've empowered you to achieve your full potential. Thank you, thank you. Finally, I want to invite the graduates to thank their friends and family who've been with you and supported you throughout your years at Santa Clara. To show them your gratitude, would the graduates please rise and give your parents and loved ones a big hand. Thank you all for being here for this joyous celebration. The graduation exercises will conclude with a recessional of faculty, distinguished guests, and administrators. Please remain standing until the platform party has processed out of the stadium. Congratulations to the graduates, congratulations to your guests, and may God bless the newest alumni of Santa Clara University. Have a wonderful evening, everybody. Thank you.